Imagine a world without smartphones. No touch screens. No swipe. No apps. Hard to imagine, right? That world existed, until one man decided technology should feel human. This is the life story of Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs was born in 1955 and abandoned at birth. Adopted by a middle-class family, he grew up with a quiet fear deep inside him. The fear of being unwanted. That insecurity became his fuel. As a child, his father taught him one lesson that shaped his life. Even the parts no one sees should be built perfectly. That idea later became Apple's soul. Steve was smart, but difficult. He questioned teachers, rules, and authority. He dropped out of college, not because he failed, but because he refused to waste time. Instead, he followed curiosity, calligraphy, design, art, things the world called useless. Years later, those useless skills changed how computers looked forever. In a small garage, Steve and his friend Steve Wozniak built their first computer. Wozniak was the engineer. Steve was the dreamer. Together, they created Apple. Steve didn't just want computers to work. He wanted them to feel magical. Apple exploded. Money, fame, power. But success came with ego. Steve demanded perfection. He pushed people hard. Sometimes too hard. Then everything collapsed. At just 30 years old, Steve Jobs was fired from Apple. The company he built. The company he loved. Public failure. Public humiliation. It nearly destroyed him. But failure did something else too. It changed him. Steve started over. His new company failed. But another small bet paid off. A tiny animation studio called Pixar. Pixar created Toy Story. And suddenly, Steve was back. When Apple was dying years later, they called him home. This time, he returned wiser. Sharper. Focused. He cut product. Simplified everything. Then came the revolution. iMac, iPod, iPhone, iPad. Steve Jobs didn't sell technology. He sold belief. He believed people didn't know what they wanted until you showed them. In his final year,